extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Winfield. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game.
Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd down coming up for the O after the incompletion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this. Falls will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Buying some time. He's going to take off. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep. He's got it down the left. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Branch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Finding open areas. There he goes. Picks up the first down. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown ball. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown Volunteer. The defense gets it down with that huge interception return.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Complete on third down. Oh, he got loose. Breaks into the open. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the big throw. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He's brought down, but a really nice nice return gets him to the 41. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On the direct snap, it's Branch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Branch. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. The Wildcat created an alley. Picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Branch. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Finds a little space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Touchdown, Huskies! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Branch. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Branch. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Branch. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Back has it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Looking for his man in the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't think I'd stop it. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Finds his man. It's Gilbert. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's what this defense needs to get touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Branch. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Branch. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. An offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Branch. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Running to the left. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Hands it off. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Branch. Running to Green. Gashing the knee on the right.
Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the read. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat line. It's a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. To throw, it's Manning. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because it gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Cobb. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the
Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's the Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks free. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Kentucky. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
They try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Makes the read. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option, it's a run. Running back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. On the read, they'll give it to the back.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about confidence boosting going forward.
Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 27, set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field. It's Miller. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to pass. It's Miller. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Getting set. Here's second down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Well, the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Pulls it in. It's Payne. They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Crosses the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Miller. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The sure hands. It's Cobb. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. Tackled, but forced down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half?
Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
Chris, what were the few ticks from halftime?